YouTubers, and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. Today I am looking at the next Forbidden Planet Underground Toys exclusive classic figure, which is the third Doctor with 3 giant maggots as seen in The Green Death. So I shall very quickly review the third Doctor, which is not that different from the first 2 releases. So, first of all, you can see that it is very similar to the Death of the Daleks version. Again, like the Death of the Daleks one and the Sea Devil one, it reuses the same sculpt. The top half of the figure is basically the Death of the Daleks version with the legs of the Sea Devil version, and that's it. So it's a simple retool, nothing new on this figure, no new paint jobs, no new sculpts anywhere. It's exactly the same. So it's basically just a mishmash of the first 2 Third Doctor releases. Again, he comes with his sonic screwdriver, and the articulation is the same as on the last release. The head on this version does seem to turn slightly better, especially to John's right. But yeah, it's just the same. You've got the 360 in the shoulders, 360 in the biceps, articulation in the elbows, the wrists do a 360 as well. As you can hear, it's all quite stiff. And the waist can turn, I think it can also do a 360, but I don't want to force it. And yeah, 360 in the thighs, the knees can move, and of course you've got the hips that go out to the sides and forwards as well. So yeah, it's the same figure. The thing that is different about this set, however, is of course the 3 maggots, which is the first new Pertwee monster that we've had, because obviously the Sea Devil had been released before, although the new version was a repaint, and the other one was just a Dalek. So here are the maggots. There are 3 different versions, so 3 different sculpts. The first one is one that's sort of partially upright, as if ready to lunge. The next is again sort of moving upright, but not as much as the other version, as you can see. And then the final one is basically just a straight version. These are all very, very nicely detailed. The back here has these sort of prongs that stick out, and it's really just very light greyishy brown colour, and then the grooves have a darker brown underneath this other paint. They've also painted the outside of bits of them green, which is obviously meant to be the green slime, the chemical waste of global chemicals. And then they have these, the heads, which are again nicely detailed. The fangs are quite prominent. And the last one has more of a closed mouth, if you compare it to the others. And again, you can just sort of see the fangs on the inside of the mouth. So overall, that's basically it for this set. That's all you get. Which, I mean, it's nice, but the real point to make is, should this set really have been £24.99? It's about £27 actually, if you put the postage on as well. I really don't think it necessarily should have been that price. I think it should have been a bit cheaper. The maggots are very nice, and obviously the Pertwee is still nice. I think for the price though, we should have got something different with this John. Perhaps the sort of tartan cloak he wears, or maybe even the green jacket version that he wears at the beginning of the story. Or, really, more maggots. So, all in all, it's a nice set, and I'm glad that I've got it because I do like this version of John. Although I do think I prefer the one with the boots, because I think he looks just that tiny bit different, and yeah. And I do like the maggots, though, with this figure, but I do like the Dalek with the similar John. So it's a difficult decision. I know lots of people were complaining about like the Dalek, having like another Dalek, and people don't sometimes like Dalek variants for some reason or another. So for those people, this set would probably be the better buy, because they still get the John, who is practically the same, and they get a completely brand new monster that hasn't been released before. I personally would like to see the Maggots released again in the future, perhaps in a pack on their own, like the Adipose. But yeah, I'd like to see the Maggots get the same sort of treatment. They could all be the same sculpt, they could just be different colours, maybe some be dirtier, some be shinier, who knows. Maybe even release these three with the big fly that these maggots ultimately metamorphosize into. So thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you in my next classic series figure review, which will be the 4th Doctor from the Pyramids of Mars, one of my favourite stories, and it's my favourite Tom Baker costume. And it does look very nice, so I shall look forward to receiving him, but he's for Christmas, so expect the review of that to come out sometime during the Christmas holidays. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you then.